Huh. I'm going to give you a little bit of a nuanced take on this one, boys. Lost Profits, Ian Watkins, jail injuries, not life-threatening. Now, everyone's going, oh, damn, I hoped he would die. No, 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 no. Again, we've discussed this in many videos before. You're not seeing the big picture. Right, now, for anyone that isn't in the know, if anyone remembers Lost Profits, they did, songs like Shinobi versus Dragon Ninja, Last Train Home, blah, blah, blah. I have actually been to see Lost Profits in the Barrowlands in Glasgow, and I shook this man's hand. And that's yeah, that'll live with me forever. Not in the good way. Now, for any of you that don't know what Ian Watkins, the lead singer of Lost Prophets, did to earn himself a 30-year sentence in prison, well, you're one of the lucky ones. See how when I say, they say that phrase where I go, I'm not Christian, but that's a demon? Yeah, it's one of those. I hope it doesn't go too into detail. But basically, the man is a raging nonce and he is in prison. And as we all know, being a nonce in prison, not the greatest of experiences, which is excellent news. However, it seems that he had an event occurred to him. Let's go into it. Former Lost Prophets singer Ian Watkins' injuries are not life-threatening after being stabbed in prison, say police. The disgraced rock star from Pontypridd was attacked in HMP Wakefield while serving a 29-year sentence for child sex offences. West Yorkshire Police said it was told by staff at the prison of an assault on a prisoner on Saturday, the 5th of August. The force confirmed Watkins, 46, was taken to hospital and inquiries into the attack are ongoing. Watkins was jailed in December 2013 for a string of child sex offences, including the attempted rape of a baby. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it wouldn't go into detail, but whatever. He was sentenced to 29 years in prison with a further 6 years on licence, but he will be eligible for parole after serving 2/3 of the prison term. His two co-defendants, the mothers of children he abused, were jailed for 14 and 17 years, and they are going to be having an awful time. See if you by the way, see if you thought that stuff was bad in male prisons, in women's prisons. Holy shit, by the way. Like, the stuff that female prisoners do to nonsense, like, that would make the male prisoners go, damn, Jesus Christ. Like, it's bad. But again, that's wonderful news. What? I'm no going into it. I don't want to actually go into this, right? I don't actually want to go into it. This is the details of the crimes. I don't want to read it, and you don't want to hear it. If you want to know it, go and Google it. Just prepare for your day to be ruined. As a rock star in his 20s, he sold millions of albums around the world and commanded huge arena crowds. Formed in 1997, Welsh rock band Lost Prophets released 5 studio albums in total, including a #1 album in the UK and 2 top 10 singles. They also saw some success in the US, where their second and third albums both reached the top 40. After Watkins was sentenced, Des Mannion, NSPCC, National Head of Service for Wales, said, Watkins used his status and global fame as a means to manipulate people and sexually abuse children. Just a little short bit of background, he would basically contact female fans of his who were mothers of young children and then use his, rock star fame and all that. Yeah, you know the rest. But we must nevertheless remember that this case isn't about celebrity, it's about victims, and those victims are children. The effects of these crimes can last a lifetime, and there are many other children, victims of Ian Watkins or others like him, that desperately need our help. Now, the problem with what exactly happened to him, I've heard so many different versions, right? So what I'm going to do is, like, specifically what was the event that went down. Specifically, I'm going to condense all of them together and make what I think happened, right? Basically, in prison, he's not well liked for very obvious reasons. Now, he was captured by prisoners and held hostage. Now, I've heard that it was for 3 days that he was held hostage, but I've also heard it was for just 6 hours. But during those 6 hours, the prisoners beat the shit out of him, stabbed him multiple times. Apparently, he was stabbed in the genitals, he was stabbed in the arse, he was stabbed, loads of places. Basically, they tortured him for a very prolonged amount of time. And he was in critical condition, and he had to be rushed to the hospital. Now, And that's the end of it. Now, everyone's saying, oh, well, that fucker, he should have died. I wish they fucking killed him. Blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, 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 no. We've discussed this before. You're not seeing the bigger picture. You want him to go to the hospital and you want him to get better. And then you put him back. And then you put him back with the same guys. The same cell. Why not? Like, and you say every time, like, basically, it is not in my best interest for Hector Salamanca to die at this time. Right? Do you get it now? Right? It's not about the death. That's too final. That's too easy. That's too easy for him. Put him back, right? And don't let anyone kill him. And just and just let the norms of fate do the rest.